podcast.
Yep. You said my name 3 times in the mirror.
Yes, literally. I've been missing you like crazy, and I think about you so often. Aww. And it's so funny how like our relationship began because of spirituality.
So
and
true.
Like we had talked, you know, like
we like knew each other, but we didn't.
Yeah, like we just talked in passing, and then one time it was at the St. Pete race in Florida, and we were just like, let's get deep. Yeah, and we just started talking about like super deep stuff, and we were like, well, I love you, and we're best friends now. Like it was so like perfect, and I think about you all the time. Like I'm like, oh, Ashley would love this, or like, you know, this reminds me of you. Like even though like I really never get to see you, but every time we see each other, it's like right back.
No time has passed, and like I know, I feel that too. And I remember like when that conversation too, and I was just like, oh my god, I was like, this is just became so.
Yeah, I was like mind blown. Like this is one of my people. Like this is my like yeah. And I just felt like it, you know, and so fitting that now I'm able to have you on my podcast because we've talked about it. And I'm just like, whenever you're in town and you're like, I'm in town, I was like, yes, please come.
I know, I'm always like sporadically texting you. I'm like, I'm gonna be in Vegas in 24 hours. Like,
I know, it's always so like, last minute. It's always so last minute. She's like, I'm gonna be here for literally like 72 hours and I'll be gone and I'm not gonna see you for 2 years. Like, what? Like it always just so so sporadic, but I love it.
I know, it's good.
So today one of the topics we were gonna talk about was the power of detachment. And I feel like you can, you know, touch on that a lot just because like you and I have talked about, you know, just like how when you want something so bad, sometimes you have to let go in order to get it. And the more you try to pull it towards you, the less it's going to happen because it's probably not, you're not ready for it. You know, you have to like let go in order for it to come in. So like, have you had anything like that where you feel like you had to let go in order to have something come to you naturally?
Honestly, yeah, I feel like I'm somebody that like has like a hard time being like finding the balance between like a relationship and like a relationship with myself sometimes. Like I can really like lose touch with myself or my interests or my work when I'm like seeing somebody. So I feel like I've often like had to like just totally like remove myself from like a relationship if I need to like do some like inner healing or work. I'm like, I can't do both at once, and it like is sad, but and sometimes I can find that balance, but I feel like for me to really be like in my element consistently, I need to like spend a good chunk of time like alone. And if I haven't had that, then I just like, whether I want to or not, just start to like subconsciously super detach from like people.
Things just start like rumbling and going all crazy because you're not taking time for yourself. And I think taking time for yourself is honestly the most important thing because at the end of the day, you're alone with yourself. Like, and even, you know, sad to say, like you're with people all the time, but it's you. Like you're the only person that you have to take care of. Nobody owes you anything. You can't expect anything from anybody. Your parents, your siblings, like as much as you would like to think that you can, like when you are expecting of other people that they're gonna be there for you, that they're gonna fill your cup, that they're gonna do these things for you, it's like you're asking for, you know, heartbreak, and you're asking to feel sad. And if you don't like do that for yourself and care for yourself in a way that you would want other people to like care, like I saw this that was really funny, that like if you were to inhabit like your best friend's body for like a year, would you treat it the way that you treat your own body?
Very interesting.
You know, probably not.
Totally.
You know, you probably wouldn't go out on frickin' benders and not work out and eat really bad food and talk to yourself negatively. Like you would never say those things to somebody you love. So like, why are you saying it to yourself?
That's so true.
Like inhabit your body like you are your own best friend and like you love yourself.
Yeah, so have you seen that thing with the plants where they'll like say really like mean things to one plant and then nice things to the other?
It's crazy. And every single time, without fail, they water them the same, they have the same sunlight.
Everything.
Everything. It's just like, you are a piece of shit and you're super pretty and I love you. And it's like, that plant, like I've seen, I think Jessica Alba's daughter did like a school project on it, and it was like so crazy because it's, you know, has all the same resources, but what you're feeding it is how it's gonna grow.
And they just like self-destruct, and like that happens in people all the time too. You see people that like they even like people I like know where I see them just like make so many negative comments about themselves all the time, and it's just like it's subtle and everybody's kind of like, oh haha, it's whatever, but it's like, oh, I see that and I'm like, no, don't say that.
Like, take it back. Take it back. That's not true. Don't say that about my friend. I try that. I mean, I definitely, you know, everyone I think has that voice in their head. I also have tried lately that like giving that negative voice a certain like a different voice. So like when you start talking that way, it's like a funny voice, or it's like you make it something different so it's easier to identify.
Interesting.
And so you realize that that's not you talking, like that's like you know, conditioning or whatever it is like going on in your brain that's not necessarily you and how you're thinking. That's like a thought process that goes on in your brain, and you are not your thoughts. And so it's like a way that I'm able to like tell the difference between my thoughts and like how I actually am feeling, and just like observing those thoughts and being like, hey,
you can
that wasn't very nice. Like you know, and also something that I've done that I think I talked about in one of my first podcasts was taking pictures of myself when I was really young and putting them on my mirror in my bathroom, and every day seeing that version of myself that like needed somebody to look up to, needed, you know, somebody to be there for me. And that like it gives me the strength to like become the person that I needed every day and be kind, because when I'm talking to me, I'm talking to her. And like I would never say that to her. Like this little like girl, sweet girl. Like I would never say those things to her. So like why do I think it's okay to say that to me? And I mean it's being able to detach yourself from your thoughts and from people and from, you know, especially in relationships, like the more I feel like you pull towards somebody, they're like, because I mean, like with cats. You want the cat to come to you. And the person that the cat, like this person doesn't give a single fuck about this cat. The cat's on their lap.
Literally.
Because it's detachment. The cat has value of itself.
You're so
right. And the
right.
cat is only going to give you attention if it wants to give you attention. But if you're begging it for attention, it's never going to come to you.
No, literally. Yeah, and they resist the more you hold them down.
Maybe it'll come to you, but
you know,
that's
you got a treat in your pocket. That's one
trick.
Thing.
But like the more, especially in relationships and like friendships, even not just romantic relationships. But totally. When you're like constantly in someone's bubble and in someone's face, it's like, okay, like calm down. Like you know. And I feel like that's been a really powerful lesson for me, at least like in relationships, romantic especially, because like the more, like it gives me more self-value knowing that I can walk away and go do something for me, and I can stay home one night and not go over there because I want to take a bath and I want to do a face mask and I don't want to have to be over there. And like the more you do that and express your freedom, you realize that you love yourself more. Like the other day I was at my boyfriend's house and I really wanted my wax pen, and we're both sick and he's super sick. I'm super sick, and I was like, you know, I could just like stay here because we're like chilling on the couch and I could just like be comfortable. But in the back of my head I was like, I really want my wax pen because my stomach was upset, and my weed pen always makes my stomach feel better. And I had left it over there, and I was like, you know what, I am just gonna tell him, like, I'm gonna go get it. And I don't know why, like maybe in past relationships it was like, oh, if I did that I would be like disrupting the vibe, or you know, whatever. Really it's like, leave? Oh, you have to go leave, you know. And then I was like, you know, but especially in a new relationship where you're testing how you guys communicate and all these things, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go get my wax pen and I'm gonna come back. And he was like, yeah, go get it. Like he's like, I'm gonna be right here, I'm not gonna be doing anything, like you know, I'm sick as talk. And I went home and I did a couple things, and I like got some new clothes and I got my wax pen and I came back and I was so happy. And like something so little made me feel so proud of myself, because like that's something that I wouldn't have done before. Because I would have just like, settled and been like, oh, like I don't want to do this. But the fact that I did something so small for me, because
you were just like, this is what I'm gonna do. I want to do this.
And then like I don't even know if he noticed at all, but it was just like and then he had some time to be alone, you know, at his place too, and I feel like that was good because we were together all weekend. But like the fact that I did something for me for no other reason than I wanted to, like made me feel so good, and it was something so little, but
and something
I'm just
so
like
simple can make you like notice that is also
something
like powerful.
so little.